Hello, 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 my dear friends. JDTV Live, welcome to the first of 2022. Yeah, JDTV Live on the 5th of January 2022. Can you believe that? We are in 2022. Incredible. And so welcome to JDTV. I hope you all had a nice festive season. And we're all looking forward to the year ahead. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hope that it is a year of health, wealth, love, abundance for all of us. What do you say about that? Lee, hello, darling. Hope you're well. I am well. Hello, Anne. How are you, darling? Nando, Happy New Year to you, darling, all the way to Florida. Rachel, hello, darling. Happy New Year. In fact, Happy New Year to everyone who's on and everyone who's listening to this tonight. Karen, good evening. I'm good. I've got a Facebook user. I don't know your name. Sorry. Lorna, hi, darling. Angela, hi, darling. So, I've got an interesting little story to tell you. I got a phone call from the hospital on the 30th of December, and they asked me to go in day after on New Year's Eve to have a biopsy done on a mole. So that was effectively having a mole and some skin removed from my back. It was a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I felt like I had about 200 injections of local anaesthetic in my back, and then they started doing what they were doing. And, you know, a really funny thing happened because I was lying on my front with my back exposed, and I started getting all this information from the spirit for these two nurses. It was two nurses that was doing a little minor op procedure on me, and I was aware that one was very interested in all things intuitive, psychic and mediumistic, and one was less so. So it was really helping me so much to be connected with the non-physical realms. It was keeping my mind off what was going on with my back, a little operation. So I said to these two nurses, I said, listen, I do spiritual work. I'm like, oh, do you? And I'm like, yes. And I said, I'm getting some information. Would you want me to give you it? And the one to my left of me was very keen. So I said to her, I have the name Ian. And she goes, oh my goodness. She goes, is Ian living or is he passed? I said, well, it could be both. I said, but I'm connecting with a man who's tall and dark hair. He's in his 40s. And she said, that was my dad's friend who committed suicide. So I gave her a message from Ian, who was a lovely soul. And then she also told me that Ian was her fiance. So you can imagine lying there getting an operation, doing mediumship. I mean, that even tops my level of craziness, but I had to thank the spirit so much because my nurse friend was actually expecting a baby too, and she was very anxious about it. And her gran came through to reassure her. And it really took my vibration above that of feeling operation pain. And the nurse on my right, who was not really a believer, then told me that she saw a ghost nurse on the ward one night. And then other strange stuff happened. So I think she was more of a believer than she let on. But that's quite a story, isn't it? That's quite a New Year's story. Facebook user said the connection is bad. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. Maybe you could come onto my own page, Facebook user, and I could see your name there. Hello, Marita. Marita says, been a while I've been on, hope you're well. Something's playing in my mind and is making me anxious about it. Any messages for me, please? Well, Marita, I can tell you something. Just relax and breathe. Relax and breathe. I can feel you very much connected to your heart energy here. So it's something related around I would say relationship issues, possibly health issues as well, but very much we just want you to relax. There's a fatherly figure coming close to you, and there is actually a beautiful angel with you, and there is a lady with you as well. This feels like your grandmother, and she's showing me some coloured stone earrings that would have been in her ears. And I wonder if you know about these earrings, Marita, whether you gifted them to your gran or whether she left them to you or what. Let me just pick an angel card for you. Hello, everyone who's just joined. I'm so sorry if I can't say hello to you individually, but a massive hello from myself and all our friends in spirit. Marita, a romance card popped out, and this could be a romantic question. I did feel it was a heart-based relationship question, but what it's saying is this is a past life relationship. So there may be some issues this life that are coming to be revisited and resolved. And I would say a couple of things to you. One, acceptance is a wonderful thing. Two, boundaries are also a wonderful thing. So you may think that those things work in opposition to each other, but they really don't. They really don't. Have your own boundaries in life and relationship, with yourself, with everyone else, but also accept people as much as you can and do not try to change them. There are some quite quirky stroke eccentric people around you, especially the male variety, Marita. So I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. I can hear laughter in the back. There's a lady laughing away here. She wants you to have a lot more laughter in life. For those of you who have just joined us this evening, a very, very happy new year. I wish nothing but abundance, wonderful abundance for you all in 2020. The angels are 100% with you. They are waiting to assist, to do your bidding, to help to heal, to help to inspire. But there's a few people on here. Yes, Harjinder, I was just going to say that. Hello, Harjinder, who are feeling a bit down. It's the time of the year, it's the weather, it's thoughts. So once you get your energy up a little bit, the angels find it much easier to connect with you. But the angelic realms can do absolutely miraculous things, miraculous healing. They gave me an immediate miraculous healing when I was in the depths of depression. I'd been crying for about 3 days. This was a few years back now, quite a lot of years back. And I felt like banging my head off the wall. And I said, can someone help me, please? And all of a sudden, I just stopped crying. My mood normalised. I went and made a cup of tea and watched the TV. So Harjinder, I would like to suggest that you ask the angels to assist you and everyone else as well. I feel Dad is very close with you. Harjinder, I know you have a partner passed as well, and he has a very beatific energy. He's a beautiful, calming energy. And he says that he's always with you, but he's very interested to know and to watch you in life. And he's making me aware that you may be getting involved with some charity work and that you may meet a very nice man during the course of that. Now, don't jump to any conclusions about that, but I've just got a very warm feeling about it. Do you know a name like Sarah? And also, if you don't have 2 little grandchildren already, you most definitely will do. And one of those is a boy. At least one is a boy. So let me just pick you a romance card. Oh, this could be the one. Okay, so this is from feels like your dad and your ex-hubby. Or not ex-hubby, it's not ex, he's your hubby, but he's your hubby in the non-physical realms. You won't get a carbon copy of him, but you will get someone who will suit you fine in this portion of the journey. Someone who is patient and kind and all the things you want, darling. So much love to you. Everyone who's just joined, I'm wishing you all the love. Happy New Year. So that last message is for you, Harjinder. So I hope that makes sense to you, darling. Within a couple of weeks, you'll start to feel a lot better. I've actually forgot how to work my I've forgotten how to work my software here since 2022 started. We're all a bit dazed and confused, I think, but we'll get there. Fiona, bless you, Fiona. My husband passed away on 27th November very suddenly. Please let me know he is around me as I don't feel it. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry, Fiona. That is so freaking hard. Those who are past in the non-physical realms are always around us. Their human bodies have most definitely gone, but their soul energy, the spirit energy, the energy which is, not even was, is your husband, is totally around you. Not just that, they're combined with your soul energy. Remember, physically we think, oh, nothing can get through this. No, but we are energy and your husband's energy, and we can. I wanted to say the word intercourse, but that sounds bad. We can intermingle. We're all intermingled with each other. The man I see round about you, Fiona, is tall, and he's about 6 foot, and he has blonde hair. It's a bit wispy in the side, and he's sort of lost a bit in the top. I'm not sure whether this is your husband or not, but it's certainly someone who connects with you. The name Ian would be connected as well. And there's also a gentleman here who is his father, your husband's father, your father, or your grandfather, and he has dark hair and he has a dark moustache. Again, a bit loss of hair on the top. I see some grey in this moustache as well. Okay. Do you have a daughter, Fiona? Because I feel as if there's a younger lady also with blonde hair who is doing her absolute best to comfort you. Again, she's quite a tall lady. I feel a name like Nan or Nancy that I want to just pass along there. You have a ring belonging to someone in spirit. A lady's ring with stones in. I feel that could be from your gran or from your daughter's gran, but I definitely feel your daughter will inherit that ring sometime. And I feel the name Andy connected as well around you. Now the card that comes up is love, so that's a love from spirit. It says here God. So God is source energy, God is spirit, God is all that is. God, source energy is where we actually all exist in spiritual form. And your husband, your family members are all around. This is for you, Fiona, but also for everybody else. And they have not disappeared. They've not gone anywhere. Remember, I know this firsthand when my father had a soul-to-soul meeting at my father's birth. What are you talking about, Jane? At the birth of my son, when my dad turned up there. You have to excuse me because the spirit is bombarding with thoughts. I'm trying to read things and I'm trying to communicate these thoughts, so my words get all woo. Fiona, I would highly recommend you to either come for a personal or come to one of my shows, one of my events, because here's the difference. When you come for a personal consultation with me, the spirit world will tell you everything you need to know to inspire you, to heal you, to move you on in life. When you come to one of my Hello from Heaven shows, it's purely mediumship. Your loved ones will prove evidence of the survival of physical death. They will tell you that they're around you. They'll tell you what's going on in your life, and they will send you beautiful, loving messages. There has become quite a difference in my personal consultations and my work from the stage. So I've also got a 10% discount on just now in my personals, and I've got a year full of shows, and I'm so excited because I love it. Fiona, do you know who Dawn is? I just heard that name as well there. Jerry was my, God bless you, darling. Okay. I hope that description actually means something to you, Fiona. I'm looking to see if you've had any Let me go back to Marita, the last lady. Thank you, Jane. I've shut a lot of people out and slowly start to let people back in. Is there someone in there as a special someone which would a lot of hurdles to jump, but feel like there's a lot more coming, which makes me nervous? The earrings I'm not sure about. We'll find out. You will find out because they have multicoloured stones in. Don't be nervous about anything. Ask the angels and the spirit to guide you and go with your intuitive self. You shouldn't have to jump hurdles in a relationship. That's a lot of hard work. Boundaries and acceptance, and see where that gets you, darling. And I'm just looking to see if my lovely Fiona had anything else to say. Jerry was her hubby. Quite often, Fiona, we get a whole lot of names coming through. I don't know whether you've put anything else on there or not, my darling. You can let me know anyway. Oh, here we go now. Wait now. Oh no, we've read that one for you. Okay. I'm still seeing Facebook users up here, and I don't know who that is. I'm so sorry. If you can see your comments coming up under Facebook user, please please try going on a different, going on my page, my Jane Dawson page, and connecting with me there. I don't know why it does that. It's highly annoying, but hey ho. Fiona said, not that you can think, but I don't even know what that's in connection with, darling. So here's young Andrew. Hi Jane, I was at a cemetery at Kilburney at 3 a.m. Now, what were you doing in a cemetery at Kilburney at 3 a.m, Andrew? That's my first question. When I looked up, there was a sudden bright flash above me like a camera flash. Then it was gone. What could this be, Jane? Well, it could be any number of things, Andrew. It could be a shooting star. It could be a flash of light. It could be spirit or an orb type of thing. It really could be anything, because we are totally surrounded by energy and energetic beings at all times. Quite often I will look on my Ring camera, which is, you know, the camera that sits, it monitors the outside of the house, the front door and the garden, and I will see orbs and flashes of light going past just randomly. And you know, at first it amazed me, and then I realised that we are never alone, not just from our loved ones, but with all the other spirit type beings who come in out of our dimension. That's the only way I can describe it, can come in out of our dimension. Your grandmother's very close with you, Andrew. I feel it's your grandmother, and also I feel there's a mother figure. And there's a man coming through now as well for you. I think you must have quite a lot of your family in spirit. But you don't need, think about it this way. If you were a spirit being, would you want to be in a graveyard? The answer to that is no. You don't. Why do you want to be where your human remains are? Because you're not even associated with your human remains. So the best way, this is for everyone, if you want to communicate with a loved one, is just to send a thought to them, and then they will send a thought back. We've just got to open ourselves to receive it. Sometimes it's an immediate thought that comes back. You've got to train yourself a wee bit for that. Sometimes it's a sign, it can be something else. It can be a feather, it can be a coin, it can be a perfume, an aftershave, a smoke, overhearing a song or something that someone says, reading something that's just too much that person. Just know. Do you know Michelle, Andrew? Michelle, I feel as if I have to mention that name to you. Let me choose. Oh yeah, okay, I'll choose your romance card, Andy. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh, good for you, sweetheart. Just make sure it's the right one this time. I hear this coming from your wee gran. Just you make sure it's the right one. So this is information for everybody. Don't settle. If you know it's not the right person, do not settle. Okay? Now, oh look, Here's young Stevie. Happy New Year to you, Stevie. You're such a bright light in this world, and I'm just lighting candles all round about you. There's a lovely lady, not sure if it's mum or gran, but as she comes forward, I know I've got my hair set. I can smell that lacquer. I can smell lacquer that the hairdressers used to spray. And I know I've got sort of reddish blonde hair and I wear glasses. And you know, this woman you could wind around her finger. With other people, she could be a bit crotchety or short, but with you could just get away with murder. And someone else in the family is showing me treacle toffee, homemade treacle toffee. You know, used to stretch it out. I hope you remember that, Steve, because that's way back in the dim and distant past. And there must be a ring, a gentleman's ring around you belonging to a father. I feel it's a father figure. And I do want to bring forward the name John. This is either significant to you or a significant other or the significant other in your life. I'm sure you've got a partner, but I'm flicking these romance cards. But anyway, children. Oh, your love life is being affected by children, so I do not know whether you have children in your life already or whether this is something that you are contemplating, but please be aware that children have to fit into our lives, and the happier we are as a couple and parents, the happier our children will be. It's all about vibration, baby, and you know that. By the way, I think you can read the tea leaves, Steve. I don't know whether you've ever tried. God bless you. Now, if you're kind enough to share, or you can actually send me some stars. Apparently that's a way to keep me from starving to death. Not too close to it. Okay. Thanks, Jane. I like to go in for a quick around if I wait. Do you mean a look around? Okay, well, why not? Why not, darling? Why not? If anyone's got any questions. Hello, everyone that's just joined. I'm sorry I cannot say hello to everyone. Here's Karen. Okay, Karen, thank you so much for sharing, darling. I know it's tough. I don't like to ask a lot of my lovely friends on here because you know what? I like to give to you all because I love you. I love you so much. And the spirit loves you so much as well. And you know what I just think? I believe in law of attraction, and the right people will be able to find you. Oh, Joe, I just see Joe come on, my friend from Florida. Hold on, Joe. I'll bring you on next, honey, but let me just speak to Karen. Karen, I feel that you must be a carer. I feel a lot of older gentlemen around you. Yes, there are some family members, but I so much feel that you have cared for older people, and I just want to come in and hug you and thank you so much. There's also a female relative, could be a mother, could be an aunt, who's just come in and just putting their arms around you and hugging you tight. Separately to that, I hear the name Dorothy. Joe, if you're on listening just now, because I've looked at you already, they'll probably start giving information because this is what they do. Karen, you must know the name Jim. And so this is for you, Karen, and this is for you, Joe. It says faith. Keep the faith. Your guardian angel is with you. So you have to please ask your guardian angel to assist you with everything in life, and whatever promises. Joe, this is for you. Something about promises made and promises broken. Your guardian angel is on it. Let everything go. Karen, you too, let everything go. Have faith. Ask your angels to give you signs and to put you on the right path. But there's a very strong message today that we all need to relax. We need to put everything in our buckets. We have to simplify our life. We have to sit back and trust. And I'm including myself in this. There's things there's one thing in particular that I have been aware that I've been chasing, and it's not good to chase things. It's good to attract things. And by doing that, we focus only on what we want. We do not focus on what we don't want. You'll have seen the posts I've been putting up for Abraham Hicks, from Abraham Hicks, the Law of Attraction, for the last few days. They're tough going. We have to reprogram our minds, but we can do this. We can do it. The angels and the spirit are with us, supporting us, loving us. The universe knows our desires and it wants to fulfill them. We have to play our part, do the things that I've suggested, get your intentions set out, positive intentions for what you want, watch for signs of the universe, watch from the path to follow, trust and have faith. Faith. There's also an Angela on here who needs to hear this too, so you may or may not have commented, but you need to hear this. Gillian Groves, this is also for you. And this name Jim, there's a Jim in spirit who's coming back. I know there's a lot of Jims in spirit, but your Jim is a smoker, darling, a smoker. And also I want to give you Michael, and I want to give you Archangel Michael. And the name Peter is coming forward very strongly for you. Now I'm talking to you, Karen, I'm talking to you, Joe, and I'm talking to you, Gillian. So I hope one of you can understand that. Here's Joe now. Keep the faith always. Yes, Joe, they're showing me an image of you in a little boat and you're rocking backwards and forwards. It's like a little rowing boat, but you don't have your oars and you're just being rocked backwards and forwards by the waves and the current. Relax. Let it all go. I can see in this boat your shoulders are hunched up like that. Let it all go. If a wave washes over you, doesn't matter. You can survive. You can get through it all, darling. Sending you so much love. There is a lady in spirit here. I know it's not your mum. Could be your grandmother. Dark-haired lady. Also with glasses. Much, much shorter than you. Maybe about 5'3". And there's also a gentleman here who feel like your grandfather, grandpa. So you know that there is a whole lot of love coming from the spirit world for you, Joe. We're also sending love to your heart, your emotional and your physical heart. Now, we don't say anything to worry anybody because that is not what we're here to do. But Joe, just make sure you get your medical MOTs as and when you need them. Does that make sense to you, sweetheart? God bless you. By the way, you're going to sell 3 houses within just like that. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, here's Joe here now. I've had extreme intense pain, tightness all through my shoulders, trapped for the past several months. Yeah, see, that's the way they show me. I didn't even read this. Yoga has helped, aka the physical aspect, as well as the prayer meditation. Amazing how the prayer meditation helps keep us in the present, as well as release all that no longer serves us. You really have to do that, Joe. Let it go. Let it go. Let you know that Frozen song, or as I say, put it all in the bucket, which can be really tough, but you can do it. Yeah, okay. You can do it, and I hope to be in Florida soon. I hope to be in Florida soon, Joe. Whenever the flipping, whenever I think they're letting us back into the country. I'm just waiting on Patrick and Co making some dollars. But we can talk about that separately, Joe. For people that don't know, I'm also an entrepreneur. I call myself a conscious entrepreneur. So that means that I have invested money into things that are going to help the people and the planet. I don't say too much about it because it's all still in fruition, physical fruition, but obviously the universe has got it and they're making it happen. The universe makes things happen in their own time. Someone here have to give rhubarb to. I don't think it's you, Pamela, because I don't think they do rhubarb. I think probably it's you, Karen Doyle. You can take Peter and Jim. Are they uncles to you, darling? I'm just showing you lots of rhubarb. And And that's quite funny because I think that's coming from your grandpa, and he thinks I might be talking rhubarb with his investments. Because he's also, excuse me, showed me cow dung and horse dung, so I think he must have put that on his gardener's allotment. And turnips, Karen, but also where there's muck, there's brass, right? Where there's muck, there's brass. Pamela, hello from Florida, Mark 2. Anything for me? Yep, I can see an image of your son. I know your son's here, and I just want him to be aware. I just want him to ask the angels to show him the path, because I'm kind of seeing him stood solitary, and there's just sort of a space all round about him, so he's not quite got on his path yet, but he has to just open up and let the angels guide and advise him. And you cannot be responsible. Oh, your mum or your grandmum, someone's just kissed me in the cheek. I know I can smell powder here as I do this, so I know this lady don't like powdered her face slightly. And she just came up and kissed me in the cheek, so I know she must have done that to you, Pamela. How absolutely lovely. I heard the name Joyce 5 minutes ago, and I do not know whether that's for you or not. Wait a minute, pick your card, Pamela. Clairsentience. So that's about clear sensing. So it says here, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Well, you're very tapped in, I know that. Pass this along to your lovely son. Yeah, I think he's called Patrick. I just mentioned the name Patrick, but feeling your son's called Patrick. And I feel there's an uncle here. I feel your uncle's here. He's got dark hair. And this is a man who smoked a cigar, dark hair, not that tall, fairly tall, moustache, dark moustache. There seems to be other men that are coming through, but I know that he's got a big cigar in his fingers and he laughs very easily. Right, Gillian, I've already given you a little message, darling, but let me just choose an angel card. Is William with you, Gillian? Excuse me, William. I feel that name very strongly. And do you have a lot of either scent or essence or, oh God, what do you call them? Air fresheners, room fresheners? Because I just got a whiff of that right there. Excuse me. There's a gentleman passes, got great problems with his lungs, and a gentleman here who also has problems with his chest, throat, lungs. Okay, Gillian, the angels are asking you to talk about your feelings, darling. We have an angel and it's a horse stroke unicorn talking to a cat. So what this tells me is that maybe you need to not speak to your usual group of friends about your current thoughts and situations. Maybe you need to speak to someone outside your circle. Like could be a counsellor or someone just about outside that you trust. But you can also speak to your angels and then pay attention to the signs that they give you and the direction that they take you. There's a beautiful gentleman in spirit who's just coming forward for you. I would almost definitely say this is your grandfather. Your grandfather just watches you quietly. Oh, Joyce. Joyce, I just heard the name Joyce. I don't know whether this is for you or what, but I just said the name Joyce and then I saw you coming on. So, hello, Joyce. It's lovely to have you here. I feel very strongly you must have Dad passed over because I hear Dad very, very strongly there. And there's also a beautiful lady passed over. Again, she is kind of ready blonde. This is law of attraction. All the people who had the same physical features are all coming forward. The name Sandra will be linked to you somewhere, not at all necessarily to this lady. And I want to remark on a beautiful snowflakes. I see you looking up and this, you've seen this perfect snowflake. This is a sort of weird thing, but you've seen this perfect snowflake. And you must have noted, you must have commented on it. Someone around you has been ice skating, or there's a memory about ice skating. I can smell and see and feel the ice skating rink. And I think that there's been something of a competitive nature. So maybe you have been watching ice skating, or maybe you or someone has taken part in it. Joyce, you have a lovely heart. I wonder if you are a carer or a nurse or someone who does a lot for people, because I know we have a massive amount of thank yous coming your way. And here we are from Archangel Raphael, and he is the healing angel, and he's also the angel who works with carers, medics, teachers, midwives, all these kind of people. And he's telling you to breathe. So again, this is it's a very much a time of self-healing for all of us. You too, Joyce, because I do feel there has been quite a lot of whirlwind action, and some of it quite disturbing in your life in recent weeks. So Archangel Raphael says, breathe, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So again, that's for everyone on here. Breathe deeply. Let it all go. 3 words, let it go. That is the angel's very, very strong message. Do you understand the salmon, the side of salmon? Did you make salmon at Christmas dinner or New Year, Joyce? Because I see a cold salmon side here. That'd be interesting. Let me know. Let me know, my angel. God bless you. Hello, Lee. Thank you so much for sending stars, darling. You're very, very kind. You have an older lady working very closely with you. I hear the name Aunt, well, the title Aunt, and she just wants you to know that she's your shadow, and she's particularly helping you with family members. Now, there's quite a lot, you're feeling quite stressed, and there's a reasonable amount of, rattiness is too strong, impatience, I think that's the word. Roundabout. She wants you to breathe. I don't think you're a smoker, Lee, or maybe you've been a smoker, but I feel like, oh God, I need a cigarette. It's that kind of energy that I'm feeling. So we just, again, want you to just breathe and relax. Things will pick up by March. I feel as if you're going to be really in the swing of things, in the swing of things. So keep reaching out, keep up the great work. I have a granddad here for you. Also the name Allen, A-L-L-E-N. I feel that could be a surname connected with either your granddad or your family somewhere. We're all round about you. They're showing me tulips, beautiful tulips in unusual varieties, and you may have been looking at this in a magazine, or it may have a more immediate meaning to you. The angel card absolutely reflects what I've been saying, overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. I love that so much. Have a Kit Kat. I can actually see you taking a break, taking a Kit Kat. You must also do crosswords. All these things are very good for taking your mind off your stuff. And you know the name Debbie, because I feel that very strongly, that name Debbie. And as I hear the name Debbie, I see Debbie McGee, who is the wife of the magician who's passed. I can't remember his name. I've no idea why I'm seeing her. Maybe you have an idea why you're seeing her. Maybe you watched something with her in it, or maybe you've been rewatching Strictly. But you know, the spirit world just wants you to know that they are with you every minute of every day. This goes for everybody that's watching. They are in our every thought. They know our every thought. They are not apart from us in any way. We are all one. We just do not believe it. We're in these human bodies. But as soon as the human body goes and return fully to the non-physical, we know we're all one, flowing love. Even if we had horrible, horrible times with people here, they will revert to being their true, loving, spiritual self. I know it's incredibly hard to believe, isn't it? But anyway, okay, God bless you. Oh, hello, there's Etta. Hello, Etta, how are you? 2 gentlemen coming forward for you, darling. One is most definitely a smoker, smoke all the time. The other gentleman's kind of like this. So I don't know whether this is a father and a father-in-law, or whether it's your husband and your father. I don't know what the relationship is here, but it's two men who have different ideas on life. I hear uncle, and again I hear the name Jim. I know Jim's a very, very common name, but I have a gentleman here he's polishing his shoes. Sometimes they were black, one wore black shoes, one wore brown shoes. I'm using cherry blossom. This is black, he's telling me this is black. And I know he's telling me this because it's a memory, also you either have been cleaning shoes, or you need to clean shoes, or you know the gentleman around you who needs to be polishing his shoes. And as I see that, that takes me straight to an army connection, Etta, and it also takes me to an older lady in spirit. So I know there's been reminiscing over Christmas and over the Christmas table, and I know I pull a cracker and a little red car fell out, so I know there's a young lady around you who's either just passed the driving test, just got a car, something like that, and the age of 21 would be very important. Here's a beautiful card, gifts from God. Just open your arms, open your mind, darling, and receive these gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Oh, the angels, their energy is so wonderful tonight. I just love it. I hope you can all feel it as well. Oh, here's Joe from Florida. Weather is perfect down here in Palm Beach. Joe, the weather is perfect here if you like freezing cold weather. Come visit sometime. Oh, here's Mandy. Okay. Mandy, you have an Auntie Joyce in spirit. Okay, Mandy. Was Auntie Joyce a smoker? Because I'm very aware, again, of a lady who's just surrounded in smoke. And I also hear the name Helena. Helena. So I don't know whether Helena is this side or the other side, but I also want a link to Ireland, Mandy. I've said that twice. As I've said that twice, I'm very aware of a gentleman who would always repeatedly say the same thing, right? He would say it twice or three times or maybe even more, and you'd feel like banging your head off something. And I'm seeing a soup here that either is mulligatawny or minestrone or something with a lot of vegetables, carrots, and like pasta and an unusual colour. It may be something that was a favourite of this uncle or whoever this is in spirit, or it may have been something that you just ate tonight. I can actually taste minestrone soup, so yourself or someone around you must have been eating that. Mandy, I wonder if you have a partner or a significant other, because I do feel it's a gentleman round about you who's eating this soup. And I do hear the name Bill. I do hear the name Bill very much for you as well. Mandy, if you're saying prayers, they are heard. If you're not saying prayers, think about it. Ask what you want. And that is a prayer, right? Oh, look at this now. The card marriage has come up for you. So Mandy, if you are a married lady, we are sending so many blessings to you to enable your marriage to go from strength to strength. If you are not a married lady, then we want you please to know that this is literally on the cards for you. Also, Joe, if you're still watching, I want to go back to you with this marriage thing, but for God's sake, do not rush into anything. Okay, Mandy, no more tears, darling. I know there's been a lot of tears in your life, but your gran is here and she's saying, tell my girl, no more tears. God bless you, darling. So I'm going to, okay, a bit of feedback from Pamela. He is Patrick. William is my grandpa, smokes cigars and pipes. So lovely. My grandma and mommy always kiss me in the cheek, not lips, totally. And one of them's definitely wearing powder. So Joyce says you're not a carer nurse, but I look after folks. That's a carer, Joyce, just to let you know. We all use lavender baby powder. Thank you for the messages. Happy New Year. Same to you, my darling. So there's so many lovely people on here. So here's a feedback from Lee. 10 years off the cigs, but yes, stressed out. Yes, Debbie, Paul Daniels. Have an aunt in spirit too. So you understand that. Need to have a Kit Kat, thank you. Tulip was my aunt's favourite flower. So your aunt's coming forward very strongly for you, darling. Yeah. Just chill, darling. All's going to be well. I'm telling you, by March time, things are going to be like that. Okay? Please chill. So what I would like to do now, I would like to choose a card for you all. I'm always so sorry that I cannot say hello to everyone individually. Spirit knows you're here. Angels know you're here. Every single person has been spoken to through the words I say, whether it's to an individual or in my general introductions or now, but every single one of you will receive something, and also you receive a huge boost of upliftment and healing and inspiration, because that's what we do when we come on here. Can I just bring to your attention, please, that if you are in my neck of the woods, I am running a Learn to Read the Angel and Oracle Cards workshop on the 16th of January, and that is in a beautiful hotel in Largs. I hope you can join me, because the angels will be in full force. It'll be amazing. It'll be so healing, so uplifting, transformational, and what a fantastic new skill to have. And I'll give you my top tips. If you want to come and see me in a show, I'm doing so many for various holiday companies this year in Blackpool of all places, and I'll be organising my own. If you have any place that you'd like me to come, please write to me and suggest. If you want a personal consultation, I have just taken 10% off of them, so feel free. They are totally life-changing. Oh, now, here's a great card. Okay, this is for all of us. Curiosity. In fact, curiosity did not kill the cat. There's the cat there, and the cat is curious about the unicorn's magic horn. Start a project related to something you're curious about. So this is the other part of actually just letting things go, sitting back, asking the angels and the spirit to inspire us, because they drop thoughts and feelings and knowingness into our mind. And I already know I've got a project. I've got 2 projects I want to do out with this beautiful spiritual work, and they both involve writing and actually hopefully be able to film a comedy drama series that I've written a couple of years ago. So that I'm really sending that out to universe, and I fully expect the universe to pick that up and to draw towards me the people and the facilities I need. I'm focusing on it as well, and I'm curious about where that will take me, and I'm curious about the new information that will come forward. So not everybody wants to write. Maybe you want to knit, maybe you want to find out about your ancestry, maybe you want to someone here wants to volunteer with dogs or be around animals. Whatever you feel inspired to do, make sure it's fun. Oh my God, fun. Make fun, laughter your bywords for this year, for 2022. Fun, laughter, peace. Sit back, relax, let go. Is that 5 things? Be like a child. Run about crazy. Don't let anybody spoil your fun. Do what you want without thinking about others. Within reason. Within reason. I love you all so much. The angels love you all so much. And I can't wait to chat with you again. Until then, so much love. Bye for now.